Alright, okie dokie pokey smoky. We should be good to get going. Hopefully we won't have as scary of a start on our Terraria hardcore world as we did the last time we did our Minecraft hardcore. Because if you weren't there for that, I would highly recommend go watching the first 30 seconds of my last Minecraft live stream. It was terrifying, to say the least. Very entertaining as well. So yeah, we almost died, basically. So I'm hoping that we won't have as scary of the first 30 seconds in our Terraria world here. But who knows? I don't know. I can't promise nothing. So we're just going to have to get going and find out. Also, hey Blank, how's it going? Also, yes, in fact, cheese. I agree, wholeheartedly. I just need to come over here to my Discord real quick and post that I am live. Also, shameless plug, I have a Discord. You can find it from my YouTube page. It's a fun place. Mostly you can find out when I'm live streaming. It's one of the big benefits of it. Alright. Okay, let's get started. Oh, I also need to pull up my to-do list. And yes, I actually do in fact have a to-do list. Oh, that's not the right one. This one. I have a to-do list of all the things that I need to get done. And I think it's what, like 13 items long now? If I'm remembering correctly. Let's see. Hey man, how's it going? Game in front of us. When is my birthday? At some point during the year on some day. During some month. There you go. There's your answer. That's right, Blink. Happy that you're showing up now. Also, random person in my life. I literally like just started like 2 minutes ago, if that. You can the little bar at the bottom. You can put your mouse or hold your thumb over it, and you can see when I started. It was not all that long ago. And considering I'm sitting here on the menu, I think it's safe to say I did not start all that long ago. I'm just gonna drag the moon out here. I want it to be day. Wait, no, I changed mine. I want it to be night. Just kidding. I want it. Nah, okay, we're gonna stick with night. I don't know why you can move the sun and moon on the title screen, but it's awesome. Yes, month and day. That is in fact my birthday. Month and day. Of some time. At some year. I can't get my freaking microphone adjusted correctly. Is one of the legs sitting on something? No, it just hates me. Okay, alright. So if you can hear me adjusting my microphone, but oops. Alright, there we go. Okay, so yeah, we have quite a few things that we need to check off the to-do list today, but I think again we'll do similar to what we did last time and just kind of try and get the easier ones done first. I also typically don't let my cat in my room when I'm streaming because he can be a little destructive, and so I need to keep an eye on him. So I may have to get up to go kick him out of my room at some point during the stream. Alright, sounds good, random person. Oh, thanks, Baggy. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, man. Alright, we're gonna jump right on in to Hot Dungeon. Okay. I don't entirely remember where I left off. I was doing the Eternia crystal. That was the very last thing that I did. Yeah, because here it is. Here's the little arena I was doing. Which that we'll need to do at some point. I need to, because I have everything maxed out. I just need to finish reforging. It was two things, right? My Terra Spark boots, and I thought there was something else. No, let me switch that over. I don't know what the other thing is that I need to reforge. I know there was something. Oh yeah, the Star Cannon. Which I don't know if I put that in here or not. I can also reforge that. I do not believe I did. But yeah, the Star Cannon will also need to be reforged. Those are the two things that we need to reforge. We also need to go kill Queen Bee at some point. We need to make a farm in the jungle. So, you're welcome. We could probably knock out two things at once and go make a open area in the jungle for a farm, and then use that as an arena for queen bee. So we can knock two of those off. What else? And then we could work on the chest slash house here. I think those would be the two things that we'll try and get done today. So last time, what we did, let's see. What do you want me to make it out of wood? What are you making? What are you making? If you're gonna make it out of wood, make it out of stripped dark oak logs. How about that? I don't know if you're talking about Minecraft or something else, but I'm gonna. I choose to believe that you're talking about Minecraft. You get bored watching Terraria streams? I will be as entertaining as possible as I can today, right? Entertainment. Hey, kitty cat. You almost just knocked my lamp off my dresser. So last stream, what we managed to do is we managed to clear out this area for our farm. Again, this is going to be our underground slash hollow farm. And so we need to do something over here and make a nice big farm. So we could find a really nice big open area. It would be the easiest. Your cat is evil? I love my kitty cat. I love my kitty cat. Except, he's destructive. As all kitty cats are. But I love my kitty cat. He's awesome. Also, do you want me to make a step stool IRL? You can, if that seems like something that you want to do, you can do that. I will not stop you. I will not force you to, but I think it would be pretty funny. Also, IRL step stools are infinitely more useful than they are in this game. Infinitely more useful. So, I'm broke, but yep. I say we spent all of our money on dynamite. Not very much. And now we're actually broke. Kitty cat was trying to fucking claw at my blanket. Hey, but this is your final warning, right? You keep being more respectful, I'm gonna have to kick you out for now, right? Because you totally understand what I'm saying. Obviously. Alright. Let's get over to the jungle. And then I'm thinking we could do some more exploring of the underground jungle. Just to see if there's a more open area that we could go destroy. That would work. I don't know. We'll have to do it. Forbidden One little brother is named Forbiddy. Checks out, makes sense. My goodness, my kid has so much energy today. Alright, let's see. You also have an evil cat of that when you pet her, she bites you almost. She bites you mostly unless you're alone, which is weird. That is pretty weird. My cat's very chill about being petted. Petted? Is that a word? He's very chill about being pet. And he's also very comfortable with me picking him up. Which I think is the thing I like about him the most, because I love just picking him up and carrying him places, and cradling him like a baby and stuff. Just, weird things that you do with your cat when you're home alone, as you do. And so he's very comfortable with it, and just lets me do it, which is awesome. But yeah, when I'm letting him walk around, and especially when he's unsupervised, he has eaten up a lot of things. A lot of things. Should you make an E-Man song? Again, I'm not gonna tell you no. But I'm not saying it's a bad idea. That is your decision to make. Come here. I don't think these guys can drop anything I need. I don't think so. Ooh, a life crystal. Heck yeah. Hey G, how's it going? Welcome. Oh, hey, what are you? Go away. This is a pretty decently open area. Excuse me. That's rude. Dude, I cannot see anything. There's a glare coming through my window that is slowly taking up more and more of my monitor. I can't see like the bottom like fifth. Or I guess there's a line right there going across. I can't really see this entire corner because it's all glare. Also, answer the question: whooper, double check, triple whooper, or Arby's our food keeps blowing up. That's a question. I think one that I'm not entirely sure how to answer, but I think I'll have to go with option C, chicken cheeseburger. If you don't like this scenario, just change the scenario. That's your lesson of the day. All right. Despite the fact that I can't really see anything down here, I think this is a pretty decently open area. You need drink? I agree. I'm gonna drink me some agua. I know you handed me like a margarita or whatever that emoji is, but I'm gonna drink me some agua. Oh. Ah, lovely. You're offended by the way I breathe? Is that a less offensive way of doing it? If not, then too bad. Nope. Excuse me. Alright, let's go ahead and start blowing up in this area, because I think this would be a pretty good spot. The fact that it's jungle, though, is just makes this whole process so much more annoying. Because all of the enemies... That's pretty much it. Just the enemies make this painful. Oh, I cannot hit any of my shots. I'm gonna hit 3 in a row as soon as I start complaining about that. Alright. I don't want to blow up too much over there, because that's where the queen bee nest is. That's a glow stick. That's not a piece of dynamite. So we're just going to kind of systematically blow this up as much as we can. It's once again a glow stick. Yeah, since we're so broken, we can't afford much dynamite. We're probably gonna end up having to mine a lot of this by hand. But, you know, it's fine. It's whatever. It'll become a just chatting stream at that point. I know Gamer Funhouse said that he gets bored watching Terraria streams and Minecraft streams, so I was gonna try and make it as entertaining as possible. But it's just gonna turn out to be just me mining most of the time. We gotta get it done though, right? We gotta get it done. Well, I guess I'll be having to fight a constant flow of enemies, so maybe that'll be entertaining enough for you, man. Okay, yeah, and I'm literally dying. Just trying to frickin' survive in the jungle here. And it's not working very well. Dude, I can't shoot this bat with a shotgun. The bat was 3 inches from my face, and I couldn't frickin' hit him with the shotgun. My goodness. Alright, that shouldn't be too close to the nest. If that spawns queen bee. If she's like right there at that edge, I'm gonna flip. Alright, we're good. Oh, the cobwebs! The cobwebs! Alright, I know I'm also doing a horrible job keeping up with chat right now, but... Jungle's a scary place, right? Okay, alright, let's see. Answer the question. Which one? Yeah, this is why I can't really read chat, because I start dying. Ow. Ow, there's a thing there. Okay, questions are about cheese. Then the answer is cheesiest cheese. Obviously. It's the only answer about cheese. That's the only answer to questions about cheese. MW2 or MW3? If MW actually stands for something, I have no idea what it stands for. If you're just saying that because you like to say words like a lot of people in my live chat do, then M34. Okay. Yes, this is very, very scary place. And what's even more scary is I'm as decked out as I can be for pre-hard mode, and I'm still struggling this much in the jungle. Like, this is a terrifying place. And this place gets so much worse. Oh, that's right, I can walk on water. I'm Jesus, I can walk on water! Or I also just have Terra Spark boots. That may also have something to contribute to it. Maybe. No, I'm Jesus! I believe! I see you, Mr. Bat. Oh, I see you, Mr. Bat. I also felt you, Mr. Bat. Because you hardened me. Alright. I think the best way to do this is pretty much just going to be to mine out a perimeter. And then just systematically mine it out from there. Because we've blown out pretty much as we can with our dynamite. I've got 3 sticks of dynamite left. Ow. Oh, no, 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 no. I was almost very, very bad. I got way too close to that dynamite. Well, I still got hit by it, but I got very low from it. I'm still not comfortable with how much health I have. You guys want to drop me hearts or something so I can, you know, not feel as pain? No? It's gonna make me slowly regen over here. Yeah, there's a bone merchant. Hey, bub. Anything, any fun? Any fun things? Just bombs that I'm too broke to buy? I mean, I could buy some, but I'd rather not. Alright. Hey, I was trying to heal up, you stinking poo-poo. Yeah, take that. That's an insult. Poo-poo. Take that. Got him. Alright, sounds good, Blink. Thank you. Appreciate that. Put the stream at full volume. No, I would like... Blink, go to sleep. Mute the stream if you have to. Ow, no, please. I don't want to die. I don't want to die by me just sitting here mining, not paying attention to my health. Oh, you know what we can do? We can summon a few of these guys. Also, my imps would probably also be helpful. That would have really helped. That would have really helped earlier. Why fight when I have things to fight for me? Ow. Dealt with a lot of damage. Also, I don't think I've explored this house, right? I haven't. Another boomstick. Wow. Too bad I have the better boomstick. Too bad indeed. Right. I don't know how far down I want to mine. I think down to here is fine. Oh yeah, that's plenty. Probably don't have to do this much actually. Now we can just start mining over. What I may do is I may mine out the perimeter and then come back through later once I actually have the money for dynamite and finish clearing it out. Because this is a lot to mine out by hand. Also, I need to do this so I can actually mine faster. I just have to remember to put it back on. Or put my other one back on. Alright, sounds good, mystery. Adios. Oh. Hey. Oh, there he is. He like disappeared for a second. Uh-oh. I don't know why I'm bothering to make this a straight line. If I do end up using dynamite later on anyways, not really going to have an effect. Because it'll all be shredded into pieces anyways with my big boom booms. Hey Jermama, how's it going? Welcome. You should play. Oh! Look over the chat. You know, I immediately stumble into a cave where there's a hornet trying to kill me. Ah, and piranhas that are trying to kill me even faster. Also, I saw someone say something about Jackbox, which I would assume you're talking about the Jackbox party game thing, the party game bundle. Yeah, on the odds, yeah. I assume that's what you're talking about. And I've played some of the Jackbox games before, but I have found that they're the most fun with the bigger group you have. So even if we had all of us odds together to play it, I don't know if it would work all that well. But I can definitely throw that on one of the possibilities, because I think that would be fun if we can get a big enough group. Ah. You're welcome. Also, yeah, there are a lot of Jackbox games. That is true. I think the ones that I've played was like, I think I've played 4, 5, and 6. Those set of games. And most of these were at my church's youth group. We would play them together as a youth group over the pandemic. Because since we couldn't actually play games together, we would. Our youth pastor just got the Jackbox games, and then we were doing that. A lot of fun. Also, yeah, sorry, I didn't get didn't answer the second half of that question, which was favorite Rec Room quest. Well, based off of the fact that I have uploaded a lot of Golden Trophy content, as well as the fact that I speedrun Golden Trophy, you'd be inclined to think that my answer is Golden Trophy. But the answer to that is actually no. It's not Golden Trophy. Because I really enjoy speedrunning Golden Trophy, but that is the only part of Golden Trophy I actually enjoy anymore. I only really enjoy speedrunning it. Again, like if I'm just playing on my own, I only enjoy speedrunning. If I'm playing with people and I'm just kind of there to have fun, then yeah, I can mess around and just play the game casually, and it's still fun. But for a game that I'm just going to solo casually, my favorite would be Crescendo. Or Isle of Lost Skulls. Because A, I'm not as good at them as I am as like Golden Trophy and Crimson Cauldron. So that makes it a little bit more fun, because it's more of a challenge. And then also, I like the fact that you are forced to use different weapons in our Isle of Lost Skulls, and that's my biggest complaint about the whip in Crescendo, is I wish it had like durability or something, because I hate the fact that there's so many awesome weapons that you could use, but like why would you use them when there's so many, when you could just use the whip the entire time and not have to worry about getting new weapons all the time. So yeah, that's my biggest complaint about Crescendo, but I really do like it. It's a lot of fun. Just checking in. I'm doing great, Blank. Just go to bed. Just go to bed. You got it. But yeah, if I would say I have more fun speedrunning Golden Trophy though than I do playing the other games or the other quests. Is this wide enough? I don't know. Let's get over here to like the middle area of it. Be right about here. Does that seem far enough over? Oh yeah, that's probably big enough. Again, yeah, we want it to be as big as possible. But you need to figure out how to connect your Oculus to your PS4. So you can connect an Oculus to a PS4? That's a thing? That even makes sense, I guess. I had no idea. The more you know. Right. I think I want to be easier. Bless you. My kitty cat sneezed. I want all of you to bless my cat in the chat. Bless him. All 4 of you say cheese if you play Quest 2. Cheese. Cheese. I don't know. I've been wanting to get a different headset, but I just bought my PC like a few months ago, so it will not be happening anytime soon. Hey, get out of here. That is rude. Oh, wow, my inventory is very full. Where did I put the, did I put it back in my money trough? I did, okay. These guys over here. There we go. Hey, Ragoon. My chat, they bless you. He's standing there and letting me pet him. That's his response, so I think he's thankful. Hey! Friggin' rude guy who was petting my cat and just come up here and start attacking me. Do not appreciate that. You need PC VR just for Blade and Sorcery. Blade and Sorcery is a lot of fun, I will say. I don't know what the Quest version of it is like, because I've never played it on the Quest. But I will say it's a lot of fun on PC. I've been eagerly waiting. And by that I mean I've been very impatiently waiting for when they fully release the game and they actually have a story mode. Because I think if they do it right, I think it'll be a lot of fun. But I don't know exactly how they're gonna arrange the story mode of it. But it should be a lot of fun. Yep. How'd I get off of my pickaxe? What? Okay, say cheese if it's your go-to headset I usually play. It's the only headset I own, so I would be full cheese. I did have the Quest before I got the Quest 2. I think I got the Quest like 2 or 3 months after it released, and then I got the Quest pretty much as soon as it came out. Because if I remember correctly, I think it was... I don't remember why I was able to get it right after. Because I don't remember if I bought it or if I got it as a gift. Well, I mean, if I got it as a gift, I ended up paying half of it. Because, you know, a little pricey for a gift. But I think I might have just bought it when it's pretty much as soon as it came out. I don't remember. But yeah. I had good experiences with my Quest 1, but Quest 2, beginning to hate freaking meta more and more and more and more. To the point where I hate their bones. They can go die in a hole. They should never have existed. That's how I feel about meta. Yeah. Are you eating my cables? Are you eating my cables down there? You better not. Why do I hate? Yeah, again, I think the Quest 2 is fine. Also, hey Phil, how's it going? Welcome. The Quest 2 is fine. The main thing is meta. Is they are just a horrible company filled with horrible people that have made horrible decisions. Like, I don't know if you guys have caught up on the whole drama of them shutting down Echo VR, but they just make horrible decisions. Absolutely horrible. And, you know, the whole, Facebook stealing people's personal information to go, sell on the market. And, that's what a lot of companies do, but they have taken it many steps further than that. Those are just minor things, It's like, most of that can be swept under the rug there. But, maybe the fact they are a corrupt company led by a man who wants nothing more than to make a profit and doesn't care how he does it. Those are just minor details. Minor details. He's okay with running over the world and letting it run into the ground as he makes his money. But yeah, minor things, minor details. You don't have to worry about them. Except freaking worry about them, because he's going to become IOI. I've talked about this before. Meta is literally, well, at least they were trying to become Meta from, or sorry, yeah, Meta was trying to become Meta. Meta was trying to become IOI from Ready Player One. Or at least more so IOI from the book Ready Player One. Is how I have envisioned them. These past few years, because that's really the behavior that they have been coming off. And if you've ever read the book of IOI, you know what I'm talking about. But it's pretty much just they control basically everything because they want to try and provide basically everything. And they single-handedly run the market, which is exactly what Meta was trying to do, is because they were literally just like, they were basically buying companies and then just deleting them off of the face of the planet because they didn't want competition. They were shutting off any possibility of anybody coming in and doing anything that was competitive towards them, which is also illegal. And they got sued for that. In case you can't believe it, they actually did in fact get sued because they were literally doing illegal things. That's how corrupt they were. And so, yeah, it's not okay. All of the decisions they have made have been very, very poor. I had a piranha banner, didn't I? Where's my inventory full when that happened? Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. I was gonna have to go after YouTube. Well, that means they're be going after Google. And I don't know if Meta can quite do that. I definitely don't trust like Google or Amazon that much either. But they're not actively trying to become IOI. Which makes me trust them infinitely more than Meta, because I trust Meta 0. On a scale of 1 to cheeseburger, it's like at least a... It's like a negative 13 of how much I trust Meta. That is a very trustworthy scale. You can trust my trust scale, alright? You can trust it. Oh yeah, and that's right. They did delete Club Penguin, and I'm not entirely sure if this knowledge is correct, but I believe the reason they deleted Club Penguin is because it was becoming like a hub for drug deals and pedophiles. I'm not entirely sure if I remember that, but if I'm remembering that correctly, but I believe that's the reason. And I think that's the same reason why YouTube made it so kids content doesn't have has so many more restrictions and can't have a comment section, because the comment section of YouTube of like cartoons for kids and like YouTube channels meant for little kids, the comment section was also becoming a hub for drug deals. And so that's the reason that they had to take those precautions, because you don't want that, especially not on a kids channel. Yeah, world's a freaking messed up place. What can we say? We just gotta learn to live and adapt to what we have, what we've been given. All right, we have just about finished the perimeter, and I'm gonna say that this farm is going to be a lot more annoying to make than the one that we made in the underground, because there is a lot of cave around it. It'll be really annoying to fill in. But I don't know, because it might be big enough. Wait, there it is. So that's how big that one was. And so we are making this bigger. So it may or may not be big enough where we won't have to fill in too much of it. Like, we'll have to do some at the bottom here, because that'll fill up whenever we drop down to go get the loot that dropped. But I think this will be the only stuff that we have to fill in, because I think the rest of this will be big enough that we can just, if we AFK here, I don't think none of this will be spawnable outside of the box. But I don't know, I think we'll have to test. And if we have to expand it, we can always just expand it this way a little bit and further down if we need to. So yeah, it won't be the end of the world. Okay. Alright, congratulations, Baggy. Was pretty cheese? Yeah, that is in fact pretty cheese. Also, you come across 5 euros on your shorts and the comments are up. Shut the... Yeah, I have definitely had some weird comments on some of my stuff. But again, that's just part of YouTube. You just gotta roll with it. That's how you do. Also, make their guidelines so strict to keep the kids to not traumatize or act when there is an app made for kids called YouTube Kids. That is the other thing, yeah. But you gotta understand that parents are also the kind of blame for that, because they're not giving their kids the kid tools. And they're just instead like, hey, here's YouTube. Entertain yourself for a few hours. And they don't actually think about the repercussions that, especially if left unsupervised, they don't understand the repercussions that a kid watching YouTube can get. Because there is pretty much unlimited content on whatever a kid may want to watch, which may not be the best things. So, yeah. You can blame the parents for that one. Also, I don't know how, I'm not entirely sure, like, what YouTube Kids is like. But I'm not sure if it's even good. Because I've had zero experience with it. So, I'm not sure. Family being held for ransom. More like cheese. Yes, obviously. I think the main thing is, like, if your family's being held or if your family's being held hostage for ransom, you can just tell the kidnapper, like, but hey, I got some cheese. And then they'll just be like, oh, you give me 50% of that and I'll let your family go. Works every time. Works every time. I've been in that situation like at least 4 times by now. Every single time it works. Every single time. Also, Blank, you're eating cheese? I thought you were going to go to bed. But instead you're eating cheese? Okay. That's your decision to make, I guess. Yeah, you used that school because YouTube Kids was allowed for 1 school year? Oh, okay. Interesting. How was it? Did it, like, actually work? Actually function? The main thing is I'm curious, like, is if the restrictions are just, like, too strict. Especially about, like, the kind of content that can be up there. That's the other thing, is I don't know, like, what kind of content is up there. And, like, how kid-friendly does it have to be? Alright, so what I'm thinking is that we just come back at a later time when we have dynamite. There it is. So I think the main thing right now is that we just need to save up our moolah. And then we can... and then we can buy a bunch of dynamite. So we need money. That's what we need. Money. We need the money. Alright, so one of the things that we could do... Oh, there's my piranha banner. I found it. You there. Would you like to buy some things from me? Such as that. And also that. And maybe even some of that. Cool beans. Oh, and also these jungle torches. I don't need these. Yoink. Alright, so we have 9 money to spend on dynamite, which is more. I had 7 money to spend on it earlier, so I already have more money than what we initially spent on it. But I'm thinking the amount of money that we'll need to finish blowing out the rest of this area, I think will be around 20 gold worth of dynamite. If I had a guess, that's roughly what I would say. Blank, you're back and you're eating a block of cheese? Well, I mean, if you're gonna eat cheese, you might as well go full out. So my cat was making some noises and I thought he was eating something of mine, but he was actually just eating one of his toys, which I purposely bought for him to eat. So that works. I'm perfectly fine with that one. Alright, throw that in there. And there are so many different types of husks. Let's see, plants. There we go. Seeds. Alright, oh, sorry. What were you? I can't even, he's too dismembered. I can't even see what it was. I think it was a squirrel. So sorry, buddy. Since we're here, let's go ahead and do one of the quests. Fishing quest, which we don't have easy access to a sky lake. So I've got my rope, which I could really get out of my inventory now, because I only rarely need it. Need any products? If you had something that I could use to get up to these sky islands pretty fast, instead of having to make a rope tower, I'd really appreciate one of those. But I wouldn't be willing to buy something over $25. So if you got any products underneath that price tag, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. Also, Drama, I'm praying on my science teachers fall down. Like you're praying that your science teachers fall down? What do you got against your science teachers, man? They're just trying to help make you learn. I assume. Unless are they like actually bad teachers. Alright, let's see. Beggy, I don't like you're gonna have to come with that to come up with that that product real soon, because I'm already making that rope tower. You're gonna need some help. Well, you're the product man. You're the product guy. Oh, Baggy 2's coming in. Okay, so a product that brings someone to the sky. What could the product be? All right, we got the Baggy accounts discussing the possible plan here. I think the time that they Baggy's 3 got it. Oh, I think the time that they come up with the plan, though, I think I'm already gonna be at the Sky Islands. So Jemima, not fall down, downfall. Where would then? What do you mean by downfall? You hope they encounter their downfall? They encounter their demise? Okay then. Do you need to go up to the Sky Island instantly? It doesn't need to be instantly. It just needs to be fast. Like I don't want to have to build my way up every single time, but like I don't need to teleport either. So just at some point. He's dead, so Gamer Funhouse is no longer with us. Okay, you can say, well, he's dead now. So I'll just leave so Gamer out. Okay. We've got 2 people here using using multiple accounts, and I'm confused by all of it, to say the least. So the portal gun reads your mind that brings you anywhere you desire. It also places a portal where you were. Just for 25. I can't do 2501. I told you my budget was $25. I cannot do 2501. That is way too far outside my budget. No. Way too far. Alright, I'm just snapping some of these so I can make myself a little hut. And I love the rain clouds. I love the way they look. Well, I love the fact that they rain. That's not my rain clouds, those are stone. Could have just built my house out of that if I wanted to. Look at that. Got a nice sheet of rain now. Just go ahead, do that. And then we can just get a platform. And then we just need our fishing rod and some bait. Yoink. Now we fish. Will you buy it for 2501 if I have you cheese if you bought it? No extra change. Well, English makes perfect sense there. And I don't know if you had cheese. How about 25.005? I'll give you half a cent extra. How about that? That's as far as I'm willing to go here. Nope, that was pretty fast. Easy enough. Mr. Angler, I caught a fish. Wow, sonar potion. That's pretty useless. Let's go ahead and quick stack everything in here. As well as that. $25 worth it? I mean, maybe. I'm trying to get a load here. Baggy 3 deal. Let's go. Let's go. Heck yeah. I managed to save myself half a cent on that deal. Heck yeah. Alright. Let's quick stack here. Blocks. Throw that in there. Hadn't seen my cat in a fat second. I just assumed he was getting himself into trouble, but no, he was actually just sitting there. I walked out. Where'd he go? Oh, now he's like eyeing all of my computer cables. That's one of the biggest problems I had with him, is he's been eating my cables. In fact, he destroyed the cable to my Wi-Fi router twice. Very annoying. But he has since not done it in a while, so. Alright. I don't know why I'm not opening these crates. I just don't feel like it. So I shall just create a stockpile. Also, hold on. Who the heck are you? Scooter? I don't remember Scooter having a hat. Okay. Oh well. Scooter has a hat apparently. Now see, all the baggies are in fact working together. All three of them. They're very convincing. What can I say? Step stool £1. I mean, can I pay you in my version of the English version of a pound? Can I just pay you like a pound of feathers? Does that work? Can I give you a pound of feathers of Minecraft feathers? Does that work? Alright, so we need money before we can go back and finish mining this out. So, what's another thing that we can do off of our checklist here to try and... pause my live stream, that's not what I wanted to do. So what's another thing I can do here? Check off my list, my to-do list while getting money. Fishing, plant farm, clean bee/bee needs. Oh, blood moon. That's a good way to make money. Deer clops. I could go fight deer clops. That's something I could do. Shouldn't be too hard either. Bridge across the underworld. That's something we can do because the underworld is a pretty decent way to make money. And so we could just start and working, building the bridge across there. And so we could be getting money as we do it. Alright, let me zip, excuse me. Let me zip on over here to my arena. And then I'm going to get this guy out. Put 2 of them there. See if my minions can take on the majority of these guys. Also, wait, hold on. Oops, I pulled out my money. Let me get my water candle out. Let me get all the monies. Heck yeah. Alright. Hold on. Gotta catch up on the chat here. Bathalia's live right now. Yeah, Baggy mentioned it earlier. If you want to go watch Bathalia's stream, go leave my stream and go do that. Whatever you, the viewer, want is what I want for you. Also, we just gave him 5002 to Baggy 3. Wait. Is Baggy 3 stealing our money? What is happening? You're gonna do your painful parkour room? That's your choice to make, man. If you want to do that, you can do that. I will throw a little hint here of something that I'm planning in the future. It won't be a complete waste of your time. There's your little hint for something that's up and coming. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. If I get banners of everything else, that would be very helpful. Sure, I have banners for quite a few of these back at my base, but too lazy to go all the way back to my base and then come back. This is actually giving me a lot of money. Forget just how much money you can get from blood moons. Especially once you're in hard mode, blood moons give you so much money. You're welcome. Those no NPCs have died yet. I guess the nurse is here, so that's probably why. These towers are very loud. Very loud indeed. Dude, I love this shotgun. It's so luck dependent, just based on where the bullets spread. But I love it. Ow. Oh, that dealt 1 damage. Oh no! Whatever shall I do? Where are you going? Where are you going, Scooter? Oh, we got 2 slimes that live over here. We got Scooter and we got Stress Ball. Well, how about that? Now, can I have some more banners? I only got the first word out of my mouth of that sentence, and then I got what I wanted. The universe was listening, man. It knew exactly what I wanted. I said can, and they were like, "Oh, don't worry, bam." Don't worry, Bam. Don't worry, fam. I got you. End of story. Just like that. Alright, I think this Blood Moon will single-handedly give me enough money that I need to get the rest of the dynamite. So we could probably go back to finishing up that jungle farm after this. Ooh, 50th triplet, heck yeah. So now we just need the blood zombies, and we're pretty much set. Blank, you are the cheat. Oh, again, I asked, and the game provided. Encyclopedia isn't even here, and I'm getting incredible luck. Encyclopedia has just, I guess, his luck has finally worn to the point where I can get it on my own. Encyclopedia has just given his luck to me. Thank you, Encyclopedia. Appreciate you. Alright, I think that was all the banners that we needed, so let's sit here and just murder everything even faster and have literally no stress about dying. Because everything deals like 1 to 5 damage. Actually, I think everything literally does 1 damage. Yep, he does 1 damage. How much damage do you do? Oh, that hurt. I know zombies do 1 damage. Ooh, shark tooth necklace. Do I need this? Do I already have one? I don't know if I have one or not. Wait. When you make a Discord account, it keeps being weird. So can I use your Discord server? If you don't have an account, I don't understand how you can get into my server. Unless you're asking if you're trying to make a Discord server and it keeps being weird. So I don't know how to respond to that question because I don't entirely understand the context. Alright, moon's right there. Move up 3/4 of the way through it. And we have 11 gold. That is a fair bit of monies. Fair bit of monies indeed. Also, just saying, this is the banana house. We've been chilling out sorry, this is the Patat house, right? Yeah, this is the Patat Empire. So, I mean, I'm kind of fighting for Team Patat here. Because the Patat house has been very profitable to me. Just saying. Oh, so you can't use your Discord server. Got it. You just forgot to put the T at the end of that in your previous section. Well, that's unfortunate. But isn't there? I think there is a way that you can. Maybe there isn't. But for some reason, I thought there was a way that you could, like, go into Discord servers even without an account. But I think I'm going crazy. I don't think that's a thing. I think what I'm thinking of is that you can do it without having to have the Discord application, because you can do it through the website. And you don't actually need to download Discord. But nonetheless, I mean, like, you're not missing out on too much. We're just kind of... Some people ask me questions, we chat a bit, and I post when I'm going live. That's pretty much all that happens. Which, whatever I do... Oh, well, our guide finally died. I'm so sad. Whatever will I do? But yeah, any of the big live streams I do, I also like to post on my my Discord community page. I also typically put a message there. I don't do it too often, but like that one community stream that I had about a week ago was, look at the nurse! The nurse is healing up Scooter. You go, nurse. You're awesome. Yeah, like the community stream that I did about a week ago. I was planning for it to be like a really big one, and actually it did end up being one of my biggest ones. So I post about that one. So any of the other big ones I'll do. Also Patat for the W. That is true. Team Patat. I mean, I don't know. You guys are looking pretty strong right now. The house has been holding up. The Patat Empire has protected 2 of the NPCs. Only the guide has died. If we were over at the banana house, I can't say the same thing would have happened. Can't say. I don't know. Alright, how much? Wow, we have 17 monies. And we've gotten a fair bit of stuff to sell. So yeah, we'll just I was expecting to have to go do something else to go grab money, but nope. Apparently, you just have to do this. One blood moon to get all the money you need. Oh, what's depressing is this isn't even enough money to reforge the Terra Spark boots once. Like, I'm gonna need a lot of money for that. Alright. Let's pick up our water candle. Put all of our money in there. I need to go see, though, do we have a shark tooth necklace? We do not. Okay. So we can put that in there. And then Major Merchant. Let's go ahead and sell these. You know, I'll even sell you a mushroom just for you. Sell you a mushroom. You fell asleep on your front. That your body's probably telling you that you should go to bed. Like that's what your body's telling you, man. Just turn off the stream, put it on mute, whatever. Go to bed. Your body will appreciate that decision in the morning. Oh, so yeah, we have almost 30 gold. Heck yeah. Oh, so that's a stink bug. That's a stink bug. Don't mind if I do. Isn't there a way to make a... I kind of just want to know... Oh, the guide's dead. That's right. We're going to have to go investigate after the guide shows up again. But I just kind of want to know for our odds, or odd world. There's a special thing that I want to see if I can make. Just to troll little J. Yes, dynamite. That's what it was. I was like, what am I doing? But before then, let's do a fishing quest just cause. Oh, caught in jungle. Well, how about that? You know what I can do? Let's buy the dynamite. I'll have to come back over to actually complete the quest, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I was gonna say we could just catch the fish and then just, you know, go straight over to the, where's this here? And then go straight over to the underground jungle to go blow it up. But, no, we gotta go back. Alright, guide is back. Ladybugs. No, I don't want to use the snake bug. There we go. My cat is currently chilling out underneath my chair. Can I catch the quest fish, please? Oh, I should probably also switch over to this. I always forget. Quest fish, please. That's 4 fish of the same kind in a row. I would appreciate. Okay, well that's a wood crate. That's just gonna go and sit on top of a stack. Because I don't really have a need for that right now. It's slightly cooler. I think that might be using a potion. But it is still not the quest fish that I want. Nope, that's not it either. Game, do you even understand what it is that I want from you? Not that. That is not what I want from you. Hi, Mark. Also, Mark, was there a time that you guys were gonna start D&D? No, not D&D. DBD. So I've been going for almost an hour. If I go for 2 more hours, then if we do DBD, oh yeah, that would give us enough time. So if you guys start in about like 2 hours, I'll be able to join. That's what, if Aaron does actually join, I think that'll be a lot of fun tonight. Oh, I'm just having a conversation with Mark as I'm streaming. It's also possible Mark just showed up, said cheese, and then left. Yeah, so I was... yeah, just having casual conversations with Mark over here. But yeah, Dead by Daylight. It's a game... Ooh, got the angler at. It's a game that me and some of the odds and one of Mark's friends, we play every once in a while. We don't stream it, we just play it casually. So it's been a lot of fun. So we're thinking that tonight, that we might words are hard. Oh, actually, I haven't used these neon fish. We might have a big enough group that we can do like a full custom match, which would be a lot of fun. Nope, you're wrong. Okay, well, you still didn't answer my question though. What time were you guys gonna start playing? So can I use the? I can't use it from down here. Nice. Blank, you do that, but like actually go to bed. I can in fact not make the thing that I wanted. Although I can make a stink bud blocker when placing home prevents villagers from moving in. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that was a thing. What's this? Ghostly stink bud blocker. When placed in a home, prevents villagers from moving in. Only visible with echo sight. Oh, so it's just invisible. And then you have this thing. and then I could stick it in the cage. All right, this is infinitely more useless than I thought it was. Unfortunate. So we will just throw it in here and use it as bait at some point in the future. We're only gonna play if you join. I will join. I just need a time, because if we start in about 2 hours, then I'll be able to join, because they'll stream for about 3 hours at that point, and then we can play. Also, welcome back, G. Well, there's my kitty cat. He's sitting underneath my bed right now, looking all cute. Keep pressing the wrong button. No, that was the button I wanted to press. Goodness. What was I doing? Oh yeah, dynamite. We need to buy dynamite and then go over and finish blowing up the jungle, because we actually have the money now. That's a lot of dynamite. I probably didn't need to spend that much on dynamite, but it's fine. It's all fine. How's it going? Not too bad. We mostly, since you left, we pretty much just mined out more of the jungle. Had a blood moon, so I was able to get some money from that, and then, as you just saw, we spent all of it. Now we're gonna go blow up more of it. The life cycle of Terraria. Get money, buy bomb, blow things up. Get money, buy bomb, blow things up. Because obviously it's the best part of the game. Best part of the game, hands down. Is buying 200 sticks of dynamite and throwing it all, throwing it all to the ground. Also, can you stream DVD? We could. That is an option. Also, end goal for doing this, I want to blow up this entire area, so then we can have an AFK farm here in the jungle. Which the main reason we want to do that is for when we enter hard mode, we'll actually have a spot that we can go in the jungle that is safe. Because underground jungle, as soon as you enter hard mode, is terrifying. And so we want to... The other thing is that we may also want to farm here as soon as we get into hard mode, because one of the enemies that spawn, Angry Trappers, I believe that's their name, they can drop the Uzi, which is a pretty good hard mode range weapon. Which, if we can get that right off the bat, then like, heck yeah, that's going to be very helpful. The main thing is it's very rare, and the enemies also don't even spawn that often. So it's not the easiest thing to get. So I'm not sure if I'm willing to put in that grind to get it or not. But it might just be worth it. Can you guys move? There's kind of a dynamite sitting over here. It's going to explode. Thank you. Alright. Let's go ahead and yoink all of the dynamite down here. Also, Mark, if you're still here, will Caleb be joining us? Because if Caleb's not joining us, then we can stream DVD. But if Caleb's joining us, then I do not feel comfortable streaming DVD on a family-friendly channel on the odds with Caleb. Yoink. Alright, we need to just keep blowing things up. Also, I think I did not buy too much dynamite, because I forgot just how much was here that we need to clear out. I'll probably need some more. He will not? Okay. Then, if it's you, me, and Aaron, or you, me, Aaron, and Amy, if we want to stream DVD, we can. I would be perfectly down for that. Perfectly fine with that. I think that would be a lot of fun. gotta have some time for yourself. Work. What are you talking about, Phil? Are you talking about the fact that I'm gonna go from streaming this to streaming DBD? Is that what you're talking about? Which, if that's the case, work-life balance. I mean, but also that grind though. You gotta put in the grind. But also, yes, you're right. And tomorrow, Little J and I are streaming Terraria as well. But I have sectioned off Friday to be my down day. And on Friday, I'm going to go to the gym and go get some like household chores done. So I have a day set aside just for myself and my mental health and my personal care. Don't worry. Also, yes, I do very much support. Well, considering I'm going into counseling, yes, I very much support mental health, but having a good schedule to actually support your mental health is incredibly important. So basically, as I say, don't do as I do. Do as I say, not as I do. That just kind of seems to be the motto here on the E-Man channel. Oh, we got G over here trying to convince me to just to put in the grind, to put the YouTube content over my mental health and my physical health, and just wants me to sit at a computer all day and stream for your entertainment. My goodness. Yeah. Also, it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna be playing DBD either way, and so I mean it's like an extra 10 minutes of work just to get it streaming. And the main thing that I love about streaming with the odds, and we actually have all of us, is I don't need to do anything different for when I'm streaming, because we literally just talk and be ourselves when we're streaming on the odds. Because obviously, I mean, like when I'm here, I'm myself and I talk. This is just kind of how I is. I don't put on a fake persona when I'm streaming, but with the odds, I mean, we talk anyways. Because with here, I mean, if I'm playing a video game by myself, I typically don't talk. I don't just spew out conversation for 3 hours. Believe it or not, but I don't do that when I'm playing on my own. So it is a little bit more effort to actually stream something when I'm playing alone. But when we're doing with the odds, I mean, it's literally, we play video games. We just do it so that other people can enjoy it as well. And yes, I try my best to be family friendly. Again, keywords there. Try my best. You imagine Liver King plus E-Man minus steroids? Like you're imagining that I'm as buff as Liver King, but without the steroids? Is that what you're saying? If that's the case, no. The way that I work out is I go to the rock climbing gym, because I don't see a point in working out for looks. I purely work out just so I can stay in fit. I can stay in fit, yeah, because I like to I like to stay fit, and also, you know, for health reasons. Exercise is very good. And so the way that I do that is I rock climb. I don't just work out, because it's you know, it's a fun way to exercise. And so rock climbing is distinctively known for skinny people that can't get buff. It's just that kind of thing. And the main thing is because being strong but not having the weight that goes along with it is very helpful for climbing. So yeah, that's just that gives you a pretty good idea of what I look like. At least physique wise. I may have muscle, but it does not show. Gotta love genetics, man. My brother's the same way, cause my brother like basically went full bodybuilder for like 6 months. Basically none of it showed. I mean, like he looked ripped, but he did not look buff. Our genetics just do not allow us to build muscle like that. We just can't. Because like he was pounding away meat for like every meal. He was eating all the time. consuming like 4,000 plus calories a day. Maybe closer to like close to 5,000, 6,000. I don't exactly remember. Eating so much protein, working. Oh, almost went into my dynamite there. Was working out like 3 hours almost every day, if I remember correctly. But yeah, he could not build the muscle. Gotta love genetics. But yeah, again, I love the rock climb. I'm perfectly fine with it because being a skinny, strong person allows you to be able to rock climb like that. So it's perfectly fine. Yoink. Have you seen the Puss in Boots 5/Last Wish? I don't know what you mean by 5/Last Wish, but I know that there's a new Puss in Boots movie. At least it was coming out. I don't know if it is out. But no, I have not seen it. If that's what you were asking, because I don't entirely understand what you were asking. I don't watch movies, is the main thing. I just don't really watch movies anymore. I cannot tell you the last time I watched a movie was. I think it was like 4 months ago. And I think I watched it as I was falling asleep. And so I watched like the first third of it, and then I fell asleep. I think that's the last time I watched a movie. You're so proud of yourself. You beat the parkour, Baggy? You did it? Heck yeah. What, did you do the easy or the hard one? Because, I mean, both are pretty respectable. Because, I mean, both are absolute trash. But one, oh, no, I'm stuck. Why was I stuck? I was stuck inside of a block. I almost couldn't get out. Ow. Alright, there's a lot of miscellaneous floating blocks here that we're gonna have to mine out. It'll be a pain, but it's fine. It's fine. What parkour? I created a climbing parkour map about 3 years ago in Rec Room. And it is terrible. It is just absolutely terrible. But I've made it kind of a meme that when I'm on my stream, sometimes I'll go through and I'll play it. And I'll just pretty much go until I beat it. And yeah, I hate it. Every single time that I play it, I hate it because it's just that bad. But it's also kind of so bad that it's fun. The room is called, I believe it's just called Climbing Parkour. And you can also just kind of find it from my profile as well. But yeah, it was horrible for 3 years ago standards. So you can imagine with standards as it is now, you can imagine just how horrible the room is. But I kind of threw a hint at this before, but the room will have a purpose here shortly. I don't want to spoil too much, but it will have a purpose. I've got some fun things planned. I did actually start making a Climbing Parkour 2 about like a year and a half ago when I got back into the game. And I showed it on stream once, but basically I made the lobby. I was pretty proud of the lobby because I had gotten a lot better at building. It's still not that good, but I'd gotten better. And so I'd made the lobby of the entrance for the 6 different levels. And then I had started making... Why am I mining all this out by hand? What am I freaking doing? I was too caught up in the story of how my terrible climbing parkour room came to be. But yeah, I had started making a second one, and then I had gotten most of the way through the first level. But that was as far as I'd ever gotten. And part of me kind of wants to go back and finish it. But I've talked about this 100 times of why I don't like Rec Room Studio. And that is the biggest reason of why I don't want to go back and finish it. It's because of Rec Room Studio. Yeah. Alright, I'm just trying to get all of these miscellaneous blocks that are hanging around here. Because they are all over the place. I'm not seeing any. Is everything that I'm seeing on the map? I thought these were all blocks, but no, these are just all torches. There's some over here, though. There's a lot over here, actually. Ah. Hey. I keep missing them. Can't even land on them. Oh, there's one above me. No! Ah, oh, I got it. Oh, there's a lot up here. I think I found all the ones that I was looking for. They're all up in this one section. Now, this is a very big area. I didn't realize just how big I was making this. Alright. You're on a sleep now, Blunk? You've told me that like 4 times. I don't know how much I can believe that. Do I have Twitch? You mean Twitter? No, I do not have Twitter. I have never had Twitter, and I never will. I do have an Instagram account for my YouTube channel, although I don't really post anything on it. Pretty much the only thing I will ever post on it, or I have ever posted on it, is, like just whenever I upload a video, I just post a, make a post of just like, new video out. The only thing that I really do for that now is just whenever I upload a short to YouTube, I also upload it to the Reels on Instagram. I also upload it to TikTok. But I hate TikTok, and I don't use TikTok personally. But I was like, you know, this is a possible way that I can expand my audience. You know, whatever shorts I make, I can just upload over here as well. And it has been very, very fruitless, except for like a couple of shorts that I did, and they got like a few thousand views over there. But again, I don't think really anything came of it, because like I've gained a few followers on TikTok, but none of them have come over to YouTube, to the best of my knowledge. I don't know, they very well could have, but I doubt it. But yeah, I don't really use any of them. The only reason I do is just to kind of help share my content. Yeah, I've never understood the whole TikTok thing. I have gotten a little bit more into actually watching the YouTube Shorts, because I've found those pretty entertaining. And I think the main thing is just TikToks just aren't like content. They don't feel like content. It's just people filming themselves on their phone and uploading it and pretending like it's actually fun to watch, when like 99% of the time it's not. Like, why would I want to watch some 15-year-old girl standing in her bedroom dancing? Like, that's not the kind of content that I come here to watch. I come here to watch content that I actually enjoy. And so I have found more of that on the YouTube Shorts, because it's more like just short videos instead of short people trying to be stupid. I don't know. But I've personally found the YouTube Shorts to be more entertaining. So I've actually started watching those a little bit more. And so yeah, I understand the appeal of TikTok, but I've just never gotten into it, and I never will. Okay. I think we bought like just the perfect amount of dynamite, because like we won't have too much extra. Okay, I think we'll pretty much just use up what we have here, and it'll just about get us down to the bottom. Accidentally perfect. You beat both easy and hard? Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, and I understand there is good content on TikTok. It's just, it seems to be far and few between on TikTok. I don't know. That's at least been my experience with it. But again, I've had very little experience with it. So I'm not coming here from the most educated standpoint. Alright. Yeah, we got like literally the perfect amount. Just finished mining out these little chunks here, and that's basically it. Nope. Dude, honestly, we've gotten a half decent amount of money just from making this farm. We've already got 10 gold. Just by all the enemies coming in. You just had a nightmare? You've been asleep for like 10 minutes. And you're telling me you already had a nightmare? For some reason, I don't believe you, and that's mostly because you don't dream that early into your sleep. Like, I'm pretty sure it's much later in your sleep cycle than when you dream. Isn't it during your REM sleep stage? Or REM portion of your sleep cycle? Isn't that when you dream? if I'm remembering correctly. And each cycle is like a hour and a half long. And I'm pretty sure the REM is the last section, last part of that. So yeah, so I seem to be, I am pressing X to doubt. TikTok is tick terrible. You're right, you're right. Alright. We're almost done, almost done. Just gonna mine out a few more things here. We also are going to use this to fight Queen Bee. So we can go ahead and transform this into an arena first. And then fight Queen Bee a few times, get all the bee nades we'll need for the Wall of Flesh fight. And then easy peasy. The easy parkour broke your neck. Interesting. It just goes how much you're having to look up. Oh yeah, that's true. I remember the one part where you're climbing. I have a hair like in the back of my mouth. Could you not? I'm trying to stop. Oh. I got the hair, but it was apparently like half of it was down my esophagus, and I was not expecting that. I pulled it out, and I just, I get this gagging reflex. I was not expecting that to happen. Ugh. Okay, at least we had no more hair in the mouth. But yeah, I do remember in the easy parkour, there's the one section where it like actively breaks your neck. Because you're climbing on a backwards incline. Aw, I missed. When I was making the climbing parkour 2, when I was making the second version of the room, alright, kitty cat, you're standing on my keyboard. You can't do that, alright? Just go, ow! Don't frickin' claw my neck. I'm going to die here. Okay, let me do this. Okay, kitty cat, can you go sit on my bed, please? Because you can be on my lap, but you can only sleep on my lap, right? Because otherwise you're very distracting. When you stand on my keyboard, that's not very helpful. Because you could actually kill this world. You could destroy it. I love you, kitty. But could you just go sleep on my bed or something? Thanks, buddy. I love you. Ah, my freaking neck. Now he's eating my backpack. Awesome. Alright, let's just quick stack this. Basically everything. Oh, geez, my neck is itching so much now. I'm actually allergic to cats. And then I own a cat, right? Like, go figure. But the main, because I got a cat and I was hoping that I would be able to kind of just brute force my way through my allergies and just kind of build up a tolerance to them, because it's what I was able to do with my allergies against dogs, is I just kind of kept being around dogs, and then I was able to get over my allergies of them. And so I was hoping I could do the same thing for cats, and my allergies have definitely gotten a lot better, but whenever he like claws me or something, it still really itches. And so the base of my neck that he just clawed is itching like crazy. You did this to me! Where'd he go? Oh, he's underneath me. You did this to me! You did this to me! Okay. I'm deadly allergic to peanuts, but I still eat peanuts. You know, yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. See, if you're deathly allergic to something, I would not advise trying to build up a tolerance to it. But if you're still young enough and you have allergies to animals that aren't too severe, at least in my experience, I've been able to build up a tolerance. Which is awesome, because I love animals. I love cats. I love dogs. And so I was always so sad that I was allergic to them. But I love dogs so much, I was like, I'm willing to push through my allergies just so that I could, you know, be with the dog. And so I did. And then, boom. Problem fixed. Problem solved, just like that. I also want to make a mine shaft down to the jungle arena, so that later on we have a straight shaft down and we don't have to worry about enemies as we go down to it. But yeah. Yeah, so I was able to get over my dog allergies, and then, like, the first couple months that I had my cat, I was pretty much, like, my nose was constantly stuffy. My eyes itched. It was not the best time. But then I built up a tolerance to it, and it was great. And I love my kitty. Well, I love my kitty even back when I had my allergies, but I love him even more now because I can actually be around him and not die. Hey, Dark, how's it going? Welcome. You have arrived. In fact, you have. So what I'm thinking here is that for this mine shaft, we're actually going to want to block off the sides. The whole reason for this is so that I don't die in hard mode when all these very scary enemies come out that can deal like 300 damage to me, and I'm not joking when I say that. Actually, I don't know how much damage to do an expert, so maybe it's not quite that much. Today is your mom's birthday? Happy birthday, Baggy's mom! My gift to your mom is a chicken cheese sandwich that she can imagine. I can't actually provide one, but if she imagines it, it's from me. You're welcome. It's really hoping I could just mine all the way down. I have to construct too many walls here, but this is not working. Maybe I just mine all the way down and then build the walls later. I think that might be what's easier. Just do that. Let's probably equip this. It might be helpful. Just maybe. Who knows? Mining 25%. Is it 20 or 20? Did I just say is it 20 or 20? Is that what I just asked? I meant to say is it 20 or 25? But it's 25% faster. Yeah. But who knew that mining 25% faster would be helpful when you're mining? Who could have guessed? Who would have known? I sure didn't. I had no idea. Hey, kitty cat. How you doing? So being able to see would be slightly helpful. Mother thanks you. Good, good. I hope your mom has a wonderful day. Or had a wonderful day. I don't know what time it is for you. But it's probably evening, if I had to guess. So I hope she had a great day. Alright, sounds good, G. Adios. Thanks for swinging by. Been a lot of fun. When people ask me cats or dog, I say, why can't I like them both? I mean, that's fair. When people ask me that question, I do say dogs. I do like dogs more than I like cats. The main thing is, though, the reason I have a cat instead of a dog is because my schedule does not allow me to have a dog. Just because I am too busy. I can't be at home often enough to take care of him. Whereas with a cat, you know, I can just kind of be present in the same house as him, and he's perfectly fine. Just kind of put some food and water in his bowl, give him head scratches whenever he comes over, and he's good. That's all he needs. So, yeah, that's the reason why I got a cat, is because he's I could handle the independence. I could not handle the neediness of a dog with my current schedule. As much as I would love to have a doggo. So, if my schedule ever frees up and becomes different, don't you worry. I will get a dog. I in fact will. I don't really want to waste all of my wood on the platforms for this queen bee fight. So I'm thinking we just get something else. Just trying to see now if there's any other blocks floating around. Oh, here's some. But I think we got all of them now. Alright, let me come up here. Yoink all that in there. There's something I have an abundance of that I can make platforms with. Easy peasy. Marble. Can I make marble platforms? Is that a thing? No? Okay, it was worth a shot. So what is this? Spiked jungle slime banner. Oh, okay. Okay. Your mom is allergic to both, so we can only have a poodle with human hair? So you got a human? Is that what you're saying? Also, you say a second parkour map before? Also, yes. Let me catch up on that. Oh, wrong gun. I gotta go. Gamer out. Oh crap. There's it was an accident. Tell it to the judge. No. Interesting. Hey, Paystorm, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. So yes, I do actually have. I was working on. Oh, you know what I could do? I could make ice platforms. That's a block that I could use. I just want to double check that this does not actually have ice physics to it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Awesome. But yeah, I was working on a second parkour map, but I never ended up finishing it. And I don't think I ever will, because the whole thing with Rec Room Studio, I don't think it's ever going to be worth going back to finish. Unless there's like a crazy amount of demand for it for some reason. I don't think I'm ever going to finish it. But I was working on it. And I was very happy with the progress I did make, but... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Rec Room just kind of ruined building for me. I find no need to go back and build more. I've gotten into the whole thing with Rec Room Studio 100 times now. I won't get into it again. Alright, let me go ahead and... So I put all my mud blocks away. I was going to say, because I just want to hold down click, but I don't want to just replace all the mud blocks. Well, every time we fall down, we'll slowly make more and more of a wall. Alright. So we don't need that big an arena. We don't need as big as this AFK farm is. We don't need to fill this whole thing out to be a queen bee arena. But we'll use most of it. Or sorry, some of it. Why can't I move? There is a very small block sitting right there. That is why. Could you stop, please? You know, I need to spawn. Stop. I swear. There's just stingers flying in from every direction. I can't even see the frickin' hornets. Alright, we're gonna place this guy down here. And we'll place this guy here. Stop. I hate the jungle so much. Every fiber of my being hates the frickin' jungle. If we build fast enough, we can dodge the... That's not building fast enough. This will make a campfire. Like... got a vacuum? You go do that. You go be responsible. That's what we support here in the E-Man channel. Responsibility. Dark got a new profile or Discord profile. Check it out. What happened? You fell asleep? Not all too much. Go back to sleep. Gosh darn it. I have not fought Queen Bee in a hot second. So I'll probably need a little bit more room than usual. Just since I am out of practice with her. Yeah, this is definitely enough area, because Queen Bee doesn't really go outside of your view range. So yeah, it's definitely all good. So we'll probably just do like one more level, I think will be good for Queen Bee. Just do it here, and that'll be fine. You need to nap more, I just can't take naps. I hate naps. I thought that I would be more appreciative of naps once I got into, the college age, and, you were sleeping 5 hours a night on the nights that you had exams because you were studying too hard and whatever. And, I'm definitely not getting the kind of sleep that I need, but I still can't take naps. I still hate taking naps. Instead what I do is what I've ended up doing, which is not healthy, is about, once a month, I just get to the point of where my sleep deprivation catches up to me, and then I'll spend my weekend pretty much sleeping about 50% of the time. I will literally sleep for 10 hours, be up for 6 hours, and then sleep for another 8 hours. I will. That's literally what I will do. Let me go and replace some of these banners down here. I can stop taking so much freaking damage. I can't even reach the top, my goodness. But yeah, I still can't take naps. The main thing is that, like, I take a nap, and then I just feel more tired when I wake up. I do not feel refreshed. I think that's the main thing. Sorry, I had to jingle that banner. Whoops. Alright, sounds good, Jemima. Adios. Also, yeah, not having a comfy bed, you know, definitely is not the best either. My kitty cat fell asleep on my bed. Dang it. I looked over at him, and then he just opened up his eyes and started staring at me. Go back to bed, kitty cat. Go back to bed. Okay, let's see. Are you not working out Refresh? Say hello to Refreshner. I would love something that would make me... I talked about this before on stream, but there was actually once a guy who got shot in the head in a war. I don't remember what war it was exactly, but he got shot in the head, and he lived. And he never slept again. The bullet took out the part of his brain that needed sleep. Which is just so cool. Like, can you imagine never having to sleep again? Like, you would literally get, like, 35% more life to live if you never had to sleep. Like, that is just awesome. It did come up with some serious side effects. Like, he had seizures, and I think he died prematurely. Like, I think he died in his 60s, which, you know, is not that premature. It might have been early. I don't remember exactly the exact details. But... and like people theorize like he took, I forget what the name of it is called, but essentially like you fall asleep for like half a second. Micro naps, that's what they're called. So like some people theorize that like that's what he did, and that's how he was able to still function with literally no sleep. But he was able to go the rest of his life for like 30 years after he served, I think, without sleeping pretty much at all, which is just insane. So I don't know. Maybe science can discover that one day. And maybe by the time I'm, maybe by the time I'm 60, they'll have discovered it. And they're like, hey, we can now make it so you don't sleep. And I'm like, I'm already 60. I'm basically dead. You think that's going to be helpful now? But yeah, there's a YouTuber by the name of Thoughty2, spelled Thoughty2? I think that's how you spell it. But yeah, there's a YouTuber by that name that made a video about it, and I would highly recommend go watching it. It's very interesting, very fascinating story. Alright, let's fight Queen Bee. This is not as big arena as we could make, and if things get sticky and I need a magic mirror home, we can then go ahead and come back and make this arena bigger. But Queen Bee fight isn't too hard, and we're on expert, and we have maxed out hard mode gear, or pre-hard mode gear, so I think we'll be fine. We also got the miner shirt. So I can go put that in there. Which is good. So now we just see, is there a helmet that we can get? I don't know if there is. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have the thing here for compass and for depth meter. Well, let's see. Displays the weather. Shows position and shows time, which is compass and that. Alright, yeah, so we're good. So we don't need that. I can sell most of this. So my last bit of that. Sell that. All these. Alright. Oops. Oh, dude, I have a lot of money now. Heck yeah. Do we go spend all of it on one Terra Spark reforged before we fight? I can sell it too. Alright, let me get some potions. Here they are. Potions. Let's get a swiftness and an iron skin. Inferno would be helpful, but I think we'll be fine. I can get a regen. Life force, again, helpful, but I don't think we'll need it. Why is there dynamite in here? Alright. So we'll use these 4. I think that'll get us through the fight. Plants. Can throw that in there. And then we also don't need that. We're just building items. There we go. Throw that in there. Terra bark roots are overrated for how expensive they are. I mean, like, yeah, they're expensive to reforge, but they are very helpful. I don't think they're that overrated. I think they're very much worth it. And like once you set up a farm like this, if you want the money, it's not that hard to get. But since I'm not taking the time to get money, it's definitely taken a while to be able to afford to reforge them. Okay. Here we go. We get 1 attempt. Yoink. Wild. I'm pretty sure that's literally what they were, weren't they? Weren't they already wild? Great. Spent 23 gold on nothing. Alright. So I'm thinking for this time, what we'll do is we'll just break the larva. Oh, it's up there. Okay. We'll break the larva, go down, fight Queen Bee, and then we'll resummon her later. After the first set. Because then we'll make a bunch of the stuff. Because I think pretty much what we need is bottle honey, hive, honey blocks, and then one other item I think to make the thing. But I'm not sure. It's not too bad. But I mostly just want to make sure I have the potions for the first attempt because I want to get an estimate of how difficult the fight's going to be. Let's snap these fireflies. Alright. Also, you're back, and what did you miss? Nothing much. But you came back at a good time because we're about to go do a boss fight. Heck yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. I just want to make sure I have all of the right accessories equipped because we've got the right armor, and then we've swapped that back over, so we are good. We are a-okay. Yeah, I would say just purely the fact that you can walk on water and lava is good enough for me to get Terra Spark boots. The ability to be able to do both of those is just very, very nice, very helpful. Now, so you know what I could do? So I start replacing all the mud blocks. Is I could just turn off the block replace thing. Just do that. Alright. Oh, frick. I forgot something, and I think it's going to be important enough that we want to go back for it. Unless, do I have it in my piggy bank? I don't. Okay, it wasn't an absolute waste. Good. I may have some, but I may have put them away. I do not have them. Okay. What I want is I want to make a heart lantern crystal for us to bring. I forget how many chains it is. Let's see. It might just be 1. Oh, it's 4. Okay. Alright. Alright, back on over. Whee. Alright, let me swap. That's right, I forgot we had the grand design. Let me turn block swap off, so then we can place the rest of these walls as we fall down. Because eventually we'll fall down this shaft enough times and we'll make a full wall on both sides. Eventually. Slowly but surely. Yeah. You know, it'll be nice to have a primarily safe way to get down to our AFK farm once we reach hard mode. The tree is in the way though. I'll have to break that at some point. Alright. Turn this back on because otherwise I will forget. And then we'll put that right about there. That covers the arena. We'll move this just more central because I think that'll reach all the way around anyways. But just in case. And alright, we're going to get straight into this. Yeah, Queen Bee is pretty easy. I definitely have trouble with her, but I feel like that's mostly because that's when I try and fight her too early. But since I've got really good, I've maxed out my pre-hard mode gear, I think I'll be fine. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw a bomb. Okay, I did not think the projectile was going to break it. I thought the explosion was. But nonetheless, here we are. Oh, I forgot to Let me get this down here. Alright, we got it. Place these suckers down. There we go. Alright. I do want to clear out these enemies. They can be a big problem. And because this is a unlimited time boss fight, I'm purely going to focus on survival. And I think that's going to mean the best option is just to sit here and spam shotgun. Because then we can take care of pretty much any bees that she spawns with it. I do need to light up this floor a little bit more because I cannot see the enemies down here. Slash the stingers coming my way. Yeah, this is super easy. I'm also used to her being on master because I'm pretty sure she's faster when she's on master. And this is just pretty much a walk in the park. I didn't even use my potions, and I'm not going to. I forgot to, but yeah, there's no need to at this point. I already know it's gonna be a walk in the park. You should be more motivated now. Why am I motivated? Oh, because of all the cheese? Oh, yeah. Or were you talking to Dark? I don't know. But either way, I'm inspired. Whether or not that inspiration was meant for me, I am inspired by it. So you can tell how casual a boss fight is when I'm reading chat while I'm doing a boss fight. Let's go, E-Man. Yeah, let's go. Woo! Boss fight. I also wasn't entirely sure if this was going to still be considered a jungle biome. And I meant to check that before we did the boss fight, because it would have been pretty important, because Enraged Queen Bee is pretty scary. that is not the easiest. But yeah, there's still enough jungle blocks around that it's still considered jungle, which is good. Okay, they were meant for me. Awesome. I'm so inspired by the cheese, Baggy. I really appreciate it, man. I will win this boss fight just for you. I was thinking like maybe I won't do the boss fight because, you know, maybe it's not important. Like, or maybe I could die to it. I mean, like, who really needs a hardcore world? But because of all that cheese inspiration, oh yeah, I'll do it for you, man. Also, hi little J, how's it going? And yes, in fact, Queen Bee. That's what we just did. That is a lot of cheese. Holy cow! All right, guys, I don't think I need that much cheese. I appreciate the cheese, but I think that's a little. I think that's a spam. It's reaching up to spam levels of cheese. So yeah, we got representatives of Team Banan. Where's our Team Patat at? Lil J, you missed it earlier. Earlier we were doing some Team Patat was kind of coming in clutch because the Patat house was really helping me out during a blood moon. So just saying, Team Patat, they did something. They were useful. We got potato chips and it's 25-minute duration. Dang. All right. Let's go ahead, and so I forget how to exactly to make the, I think it's called the Abomination, is the item that summons Queen Bee. I forget exactly how to make it, but I'm pretty sure you need hives. So I'm just going to come here and just yoink my whole bunch of bombs here and blow up all the hives. Kill all the bees as they come as well. You can't mute a man for speaking. I mean, but I can ban you. I don't want to ban you for cheese spam, because if you're going to spam anything, you know, it might as well be cheese. Also, does blowing up Hive with bombs not drop it? I only get 18. The heck? There's much more. There we go. Alright. Teleport on back. Also, Blank, are you on Team Patat? Do we got a Team Patat member here? Where's the guide? Here's the guide. I'm also just saying, I go to the Patat house. Like, the Patat house seems to be infinitely more useful than the Banana house is. Actually, technically, this is the Banana house. I guess this isn't the Banana house. So, I mean, I guess I do use this a lot because I craft there and I store there. But considering where NPCs live, this is the house that I use a lot more. Alright. So hive blocks I know is an ingredient. So, Abomination. Stingers, hive, honey blocks, and bottled honey. So the main thing that I need is honey blocks. I think that's the main thing I have a shortage of. Let's go in quick stack. Oh, I also didn't open. I didn't even open up my my treasure bag there. All right, bee hat. I like my Luigi hat. We're gonna stick with Luigi. We got the nectar. Yeah, we'll have a baby bee instead of a shadow chest. This will keep just in case. Building items, throw that in there. This I don't really think I'll need, but again, we'll keep that. And I don't think I'm gonna use the bee gun, but nonetheless, we'll keep it so that we have it. And some of the stuff we can sell. Banan is of the banan, making patat of the trash. Well, I mean, I feel like that's just that's a slightly biased statement. Like, do you have proof for that? Like, can you make a objective statement that that is true? Can you? Can you? And I'm not taking sides here. I'm not portraying anybody. I'm just stating it how it is. That's all I'm saying. And don't mind me to like eat a fig bar real quick. Yeah. These fig bars are so good. So we need the stuff for the stuff. You know, the stuffy stuff. Oh, we actually have quite a few ender blocks. Grab that. Grab this. And then we've got the honey bottles. And then stingers. That's what it was. Those are bones. Yeah, we have quite a. I mean, we have a decent few stingers here. Coconut team. Do we have a team 4 now? Well, is Team Ches even considered a team? I don't know if it is. We need to go find a demon altar though. Which closest one is going to be over here? So vámonos. Banan is real while Patat is dreaming pipes. Again, that seems a little biased. Just a little bit. I think just a little bit. I think it's just a little bit. So I'm going to go and make as many beaminations here as we can. Which 45 divided by 5 would be 9. So I think we're going to fight Queen Bee 9 times. I think is what's about to happen. Hey, we're going. Hey. 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 Watch it. What did I just tell you? Thank you. Sorry, I was having to yell at my cat, as you do. Alright. Got this. Beamination. Yep. We got 9. Oops, never mind. There we go. Blink, that is a lot of patats. Patat was made to fight Banan, and that's it. Well, maybe... Well, technically, you're not wrong. Actually, that's not... Actually, no, you're right. The team was created to create a rivalry between Banan, Team Banan. But nonetheless, that does not make it any less important. Banana is like when you go outside and breathe in fresh air. Patat is like when you die. Alright, well, that's quite drastic changes there. Alright. Let's yoink our way back over here. And then fight Queen Bee 12 times. I'm also going to chop down that tree once we get down to it. Ugh. Oh tree, where are you? There he is. Chop this sucker down. Alright, so now we can actually place some more wall there. Beautiful. Alright. I'm pretty sure these guys last forever, but we'll go and refresh them. We've got both of our imps. I'm not going to bother drinking any potions, so let's fight Queen Bee 9 times! If anyone has any rants they want me to go on while we fight Queen Bee here a whole bunch, you can just put it in the chat there. Because this is rant time central. A bunch of mindless boss fights. I mean, I could die during the boss fight, but it's not likely. Considering how easy it was the first time, I think we're fine. Also, E-Man, you're a liar? Well, what am I lying about? Am I lying about you being subjective? Because I will stand by that point. Because you are sounding a little subjective, man. You didn't tell me you guys were doing DVD later. Didn't? I assume Mark let you know. Mark was trying to organize the DVD group. So I assume that you were already in on the know. But I guess not. Yeah, see, Mark did inform. Yeah, see, I was leaving it up to Mark. And I assumed Mark did. I trusted Mark to communicate that. Oh, so yeah, we're gonna stream DVD as well. Make a rant about school trash systems. How about instead, I rant about something a little bit different concerning school. I always found school super miserable until I reached my junior year of high school, because I was in a dual enrollment class, so that when I started my junior year of high school, I was taking almost exclusively college level courses, and so that meant that I got to choose what I was actually studying, because they were more tailored towards what I wanted a degree in. And so I wanted to study psychology. So once I was actually able, once I was actually able to start taking classes that were in a field that I enjoyed, school just became so much more easy. Not in the sense of like it was easier work, but it was easier to find the motivation to do the schoolwork. And the schoolwork itself became more enjoyable because instead of reading a book just for the pure fact that I had to remember the details about it and write a paper about it in a couple of weeks, I was actually reading my textbooks, learning things that I wanted to learn. Learning about, human behavior and psychology and tendencies and different mental health disorders and, schizophrenia, bipolar, all that stuff. And I was actually learning stuff that was things that I wanted to learn. And it became so much easier to do the schoolwork. It's not that the actual schoolwork itself became easier, it's just that I found it easier to do because I wanted to do it. And it's the same way that whenever I write a paper, whenever one of my classes, especially when I was in high school, whenever one of my classes gave me free roam to write about any topic that I wanted to, and like the guidelines were something of like you have to write a paper that you're trying to convince me of a position or something like that, where the focus of the paper wasn't a book report on something, and it was instead that you could pick what the topic was. It was so much easier too. Also, it's a blood moon. Awesome. So the main problem is it's just that the approach to learning is wrong, in my opinion. And I think part of that responsibility lies on the student, and part of that relies on the teacher. It's dependent on the student to actually want to learn. If you're in school purely because you have to and not because you actually want to learn, then yeah, school is going to be pretty miserable and good luck. But if you're actually wanting to learn, that's step one. And then step two is it is the responsibility of the teachers and of the schools to then present the information in a way that is fun and tailored towards students. And again, the whole thing with this public school system though is, of course, you can't have everything tailored to every type of learner. You can't have it, so some people may be a hands-on learner. Some people may be a verbal learner. Somebody has to tell them. Somebody may have to, they learn different ways. And other people are going to find different things interesting. And that's what makes public school very difficult for the school systems to get that's good for everybody, because it's how do you make a school system that everybody finds entertaining and is actually excited to learn through. And I think that's one of the big reasons why I'm all for homeschool if one of the parents is up for doing that. homeschool your kids, because you can actually tailor them in a way where they start to actually enjoy school, because you can present the information in a way that they are going to enjoy, in a way that they are going to actually be able to learn. And so you can change school, instead of being something that you're forced to sit through every day, to instead become something that the kid actually wants to do. And I have found personally that once I actually started taking my psychology courses, and I was able to understand kind of, okay, so school, if I actually enjoy the schoolwork, I can make the class, not feel like pain. Once I had that mentality, I was like, okay, so my other non-psychology courses, I'm going to try doing the same thing, where I'm going to try and make it fun to learn. And I'm going to try and actually want to know this stuff. And so once I actually changed my mindset about why I was in school, things once again became easier. I am terrible at math. I am absolutely horrendous at math. And I'm currently taking a college algebra course. And again, I'm horrible at it. But I'm coming at it with the approach of, I want to improve my math skills. I want to be better at math. I want to, because I'm horrible at it, I want to change that. I want to actually be, somewhat decent. I want to be able to do somewhat basic calculations in my head. I don't want to have to freaking resort to a calculator to calculate what's 13 times 12. I want to actually be able to actually do that kind of stuff. So I'm coming into this math class with the idea of, I want to do this because I want to get better at math. I'm not doing this because I have to take this course. Actually, it was elective. I didn't even need to take it. I chose to take it because I wanted to. And so because I'm coming at it with that attitude, it's much better. I'm not going to tell you that every single day I'm eager to take my math class. No, in fact, most days I dread taking my math class. But once I'm actually down in the dirt doing the homework, and I'm learning, and I'm applying the skills that I have learned, it becomes much easier. And it's not just something that I have to knock off of the to-do list. It is something that I'm actually doing, and I feel like I have a purpose in doing it, because I'm improving my skills. So, yeah, that's kind of my whole rant about it. So yeah, I think it's part of it has to do with the school system and the teachers, but also some of that responsibility lies on the student as well. And also, like Little J said, because I will let Little J share as he's comfortable. But again, everyone's experience with school is different, and if you just can't handle school because of other reasons, maybe it's not the learning, maybe it's the people, maybe it's just the social environment, maybe it's just the way that you learn. It could be a lot of different reasons. And so if the school system isn't working for you, there are other options. Granted, sometimes they may be more expensive, but there are other options, and I feel like it is going to be worth it in the long run. Because if you can tailor your schooling experience to be something that you can actually enjoy and not just have be a checklist, that's going to help you throughout the rest of life. It'll help you more so than having that extra money, having that extra couple $1,000s than you would have by doing a different school. And maybe more expensive than that. Again, it depends if you're in grade school, if you're in high school, or what. But like, for example, I was homeschooled when I was a kid, and then during high school I did a online school. I went through Liberty University Online Academy, and so Liberty University is a pretty well-known college, and they have a online college as well. But their high school system is very good, and that's where I was able to do my dual enrollment. And so I actually graduated high school with a associate's degree in psychology. And so I would highly recommend Liberty. Actually, Liberty offers K through 12 stuff. So like, if you want another option, look into online schools. There's stuff for high school. There's stuff for even grade school. And so like, it is a good option. I would highly recommend Liberty because I've had a really good experience with them. I didn't have the best experience with them trying to get my high school transcripts. But other than that, They were a really awesome school. They really helped me through. And so for someone like me who just can't really learn in a public school setting, doing an online school was the perfect alternative, and it worked really well for me. So yeah, that was a very long rant that you got me on there. But there's your life advice from me, man. I will say though, one thing about online school, it is very easy to cheat. So again, it's all about coming in with the right mindset. If you're coming in with the mindset of you're here to actually learn and you want to, and not with the mindset of you just need to get school over with, then that's the kind of mindset you need, because then you'll actually be putting in the work and not just looking up every single answer on Google. It is very easy to cheat for online school, so you need to have the right mindset. So just keep that in mind. I shouldn't be telling you this because I'm sure some of you guys are just gonna be like, "Oh, I can cheat super easy online school. Hey, mom, can I do online school?" But I know they're also getting better and better at being able to prevent ways of cheating with online school, which is good. But yeah, I think that's the biggest downfall of online school, is it can be very tempting to actually not do the work and just cheat it. Alright, yeah, I've been completely ignoring chat. My goodness. Hollow One. Yeah, it is. I think that's one of the things that I've been very blessed to have, is because my work allows me to do my school while I'm there, which is the only reason that I have time to do literally anything. And so that's why it's the only reason why I can work on YouTube content, why I can stream. So, yeah, it is really awesome to be able to do that and do this. Also, just realized these guys went away. Alright, this is the 8th Queen Bee. We have beaten. I think I ran about school for 7 Queen Bees, maybe 6. Goodness. What's the difference between the Invisible Man and your dad? That is a good question. I don't think I have an answer to that. Other than the fact that my dad is visible. You know, just that minor detail. But I think that's the only difference. I've also never seen the Invisible Man movie. I've heard it's really good, though. Dude, there's so much money just sitting on the floor down here. The Invisible Man looks like he's gone, but your dad is. But what if he's not? Or are you just saying he is? I mean, I haven't talked with him in a hot second. In a few months. So, I mean, like, I have no proof that he's still there. He could be dead. I mean, for all I know, my dad could be dead. I have no definitive way of proving that. And that is an internalist way of thinking. There was a stream not too long ago. I was debating. Oh, that's right. I was debating how stupid the postmodern worldview is, and how stupid cancel culture is, and I was getting into the philosophy of it all. And so here's another philosophy thing about internalism versus externalism. Internalists essentially believe that you need to have objective proof for everything that you believe. And if you do not have objective truth for what you believe, it is not justified belief. It is essentially, you're essentially a fool for believing it. Whereas externalists believe that you do not need proof for it, and it is something that you can, something can be true even if you don't have proof for it. An example would be, an internalist would say, you can't always trust your memory. I may say that I had last night, before I went to bed, I snacked on some Cheez-Its. I may say that. But an internalist would say, I have no objective way of proving that I did, because my memory is not always going to be 100% reliable. There is no fully 100% objective truth that is what happened. Whereas an externalist would say yeah, as long as if I think that my senses were working properly at the time, which I believe they were, I can believe that to be a fact. I can believe that to be true. And so an externalist would believe that the fact that I ate Cheez-Its before bed, an externalist would view that as justified true belief, or an internalist would not. I don't know the reason why I got into this concept, or into this rant here, but one thing that is extremely important is balance. I have learned this more and more. If you're the best position to take in life is just a balance between opposites, because that's typically where the good part is. And actually, in philosophy, it is frick, I can't remember what it's called. Essentially, virtue is in the middle, and then each extreme is. It's another word that starts with a V, but I can't remember what it is. So, like, for example, humility is a good virtue. And on the opposite ends of the spectrum of within the humility, you have, like, underplaying everything, and then you have essentially bragging about everything. About, like, over-exaggerating everything. Those are the two extremes of the spectrum. And virtue is the balance, or, yeah, virtue. Humility is the balance in the middle, and that is the virtue. And so that's pretty much a lot of what life is. It's about finding the extremes and then finding the balance. And also, we have now beaten Queen Bee 9 times. That's not my magic mirror. Oh, okay. I heard my cat and I thought he was ripping up my bed for a second, but no, he was just playing with his toy. Good kitty. Alright, let's come over here. Let's quick stack everything. How long have I been going? I have been going for a little over 2 hours. Alright. So we'll try and get one other thing done before we hop off. Let's see. We can sell that. And this. We're now going to... Actually, I don't... Could you, like, come over this way a little bit, please? Also, Beggy, I'm going to go watch one of your videos, or you're going to go watch one of your videos. I do that every once in a while, and I think it's definitely really good. I'll go back and watch stuff on the odds or like stuff on my channel, and it's a good way to reflect on how you've grown, and then also what you can do better in the future. So that is a lot of loot. Alright, I don't really need any of this. I'll need one beekeeper, so we can keep that. Don't need that, don't need any of this. We'll need that. I'll keep one bee's knees. Sell that. Doink. Sell that. All of these. And then there we go. Alright. Wow. We got a plat 87. Heck yeah. Also, yeah, Mark, yeah, Lil J, let me know. But thank you. Lil J better join us. Because we will be streaming. I want us to stream it. We'll see if that can actually happen. Because you never know with our group. We may set up for 15 minutes and then not actually end up streaming. Oh, hey, we also got the beam out. Heck yeah, we can now fly. He has limited flight though, right? Does he? Oh, he does. Okay, yeah. Alright. Cool beans. We actually have the bee now. Alright. I'm actually going to keep this mount equipped. And then we'll keep the slimy settle here for falling. You promise not to fall asleep? You may say that. But I don't think you can definitively promise that, Lil J. Okay, alright. Yes, you will try. You will do what you can. Which we appreciate that. We appreciate the attempt. As little faith as I have in that statement. We appreciate it. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Dark, you're exactly right. We're gonna go waste all of our money on reforging the Terraria Spark boots here. I just need to go ahead and store this stuff. I think I'll put the honey in the potions here. You just need that. Throw that in there. And then where's our banners chest? Banners. There we go. Throw that in there. All right. Whee! Here we go. More beanies. I mean, I could craft more. I don't know. I think 200 will be enough for the Wall of Flesh fight. I think I'm gonna end up completely over preparing for the Wall of Flesh fight But I think over preparing is totally fine for Wall of Flesh because you get one attempt. No questions asked, one attempt. There's no failing. Otherwise, end of the series. So yeah, I'm totally willing to over prepare, so I may just make more B-nades. Alright, so we have 2 plat, so I think we can reforge this 8 times. Let's see how much gold we waste, which I don't know why we're asking that question, because the answer is going to be 2 platinum. That's how much money we're going to waste, because this is going to give us absolutely nothing. Rash, alright, that is not better. Yes! I think in total I reforged the Terra Spec boots about 10 times, I think. So I spent like about 2.5 plat getting menacing. And that was definitely a lot shorter than what it could have been. I could have reforged that 1,000,000 times. Alright. So now we can spend the rest of our money on reforging the Star Cannon. Which Star Cannon, I'm not as picky to get like the best reforge, but just one that'll increase damage and maybe rate of fire. Because I think exactly was the best modifier for a ranged weapon. But yeah, we'll just get something half decent, and then because this is I'll only be using this once. Because this I wanted menacing because I was going to be using this for the rest of the playthrough. But this I was just using for one boss fight. Zealous, not bad. Awkward, no. Murderous, we'll take that because that's 7% speed, 8% speed, 7% damage, 8% speed, and 3% critical strike. Heck yeah, we'll take that. Alright, we can finally stop wasting all of our money on reforges and instead save the money to then waste all of our money reforging items in hard mode. But for now, everything is good. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So we have about like 40 minutes left before we'll call the stream. And I think what we can do, let me come over here to my to-do list here. So we can knock off Queen Bee/B-nades. We did that. And then make jungle farm. We mostly did. I'm going to change this to be finishing touches on jungle farm. Because we did the main thing, which is dig out the whole area. So now it's just about making the platform, making a lava pit, and doing stuff like that. So there are 2 things I think that we could do to finish up this stream, or to do at the rest of this stream. We can try and go fight Deerclops, and then we can go do the Eternia crystal, and we can also go fish some more. Let's do this fishing quest real fish, and then we can go find Deerclops. We'll just go right down there. That seems to be a good fishing spot. Yep, sorry, Mr. Bunny, or bird, whatever that was. Alright. Right there. There it is. Oh, that's right, I blocked off this whole thing. Alright, I'll make a little path over here, all the way over to the side. Oh, that's right, this was actually my definitive underground fishing spot, I forgot. Alright, we'll snap this, snap these guys. Switch over here to our fishing gear. And then fishies. That is rude. Can't really, oh, what? We got it right away, heck yeah. Well, second fish, basically right away. Alright, we're Mijar Ingala. There we go. We got Minecarp. Does this allows quicker travel in water? I would rather take the immunity to lava. Although, I mean, I have the I've already got. Oh yeah, this gives me some immunity. So maybe we'll just take it. Maybe we will just take it. I'll keep this. I'll keep the Hellcart for now. So let me throw it here in random important. Just cause. And we'll do that. We should be good. Alright, let's go over to the snow biome. And now we just have to wait for Deerclops to spawn at midnight. And then we can do that boss fight. Shouldn't be too hard. Deerclops is pretty easy. Also, Dark, why you have bacon hair? Why not have bacon? And you guys, this is quite the conversation. I'm just gonna let you guys have that. I will not get involved. Oh, frick, doing the arena over here is probably not a good idea because of the meteorite. We do it here. At this little divot. E-Man finished the stream with the sacrifice? Well, the sacrifice thing, in fact, did carry over from my Minecraft. Awesome. We had it in the Rec Room stream, now we had it in Terraria. I mean, I'm already sacrificing a bunch of stuff by mortaring everything. Yeah. He's looking over at chat. There we go. Alright, then I think we'll just do like one, not too much higher up, right on here. And so yeah, if we can get Deerclops in this pit underneath us, I don't know, this may be too close to him, because he may be hitting us, but here should be good if it doesn't work. Deerclops is an easy peasy fight, we should be a-okay. Not worried about it. The only thing is I don't have much experience with Deerclops. But hopefully we'll be fine. Alright. So now we just wait till midnight. And I think I may just actually end the stream after we fight Deerclops. I mean, otherwise I'm just gonna be sitting there farming Eternia for a while. So yeah, we'll probably just do Deerclops and then call it quitsies. Yeah. Fighting Santa Claus with lightsabers. What are you talking about? Oh, Gamer Fun asked you about a video that you made. Got it. So yeah, fighting Santa Claus with a lightsaber does sound like the perfect kind of YouTube content. You fighting Deerclops with Encyclopedia? No, I'm just fighting Deerclops just to kind of do it. I don't really need anything from Deerclops. Although his accessory, nah, I think my accessories are better than what he can drop. So no, I'm just fighting him just to knock him off the list. Yeah. Alright, I think we'll spawn in about 4 minutes, I think. Roughly. Oh, also we can snap this guy. Get those suckers down. What's next? Fighting Buzz Lightyear? I mean, fighting Buzz Lightyear with lightsabers. I mean, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Just saying. Oh, so we still need all the fallen stars that we can get, because we will need them for the star cannon. If I can get an ammo reservation box as well, I'll make an ammo reservation potion, and then if I can also get the box from the traveling merchant, that would be great, because I think that gives me a 40% chance not to consume ammo, which essentially means every 10 stars will give me about 14 shots, roughly. So, I mean, it'd be helpful, but still gonna need a lot of stars. Okay. You don't think there's a Buzz Lightyear mod? Then you need to make one. You need to step up to the plate and go do it. You should try and get the Deerclops Zeus to drop the Deerclops Banana Hat 4000. Dude, I should try and get that. I should absolutely try and do that. Chicken. Alright. Kitty cat, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing over there? And I'm now realizing it's later than I thought it was, and I don't know if I will be able to play DBD tonight. I mean, like, I could maybe do it for like an hour. Hour and a half. With after streaming set up, it would be like an hour. I don't know, we can maybe try and do it. You don't have to read chat this time? That's true. That's true, Lil J. So where the frick is Deerclops? Is it not midnight yet? Should be past midnight. He's still not showing up. But yeah, Lil J, you still need to get used to doing it though, because whenever you stream No Man's Sky, you're going to have to. That is your responsibility for No Man's Sky. Where is Deerclops? Oh, you know what I just realized? He has 2 spawning conditions. 1, has to be midnight. 2, it has to be a blizzard. It's not a blizzard. Poopsies. I forgot about that. Okay, well, we could go make the summon item, but instead, we're just going to call the stream quits here, because we are probably going to go try and stream DVD on the odds. I don't know if it'll happen or not, because I don't know if we'll get the group together in time before I have to go to work. But we'll see. We can try, with no promises. But so if you want to watch DVD, you could just keep your notifications open. I'm not going to say to go, go check it on the odds, because I can't promise it'll happen. But we'll try. We'll see. Alright, yeah, we're going to call the stream here then. We made some pretty good progress. I mean, it was a little bit on the shorter side. It was 2.5 hours. Not too bad. But yeah, we blew out this whole area. Fought Queen Bee 10 times. Get all the bee nades we'll probably ever need. And did some more fishing quests. And I think that was it. But hey, all good stuff. Oh, and we managed to reforge the last 2 things that we needed. Both Terrace Boots and the Star Cannon, which is awesome. Because those guys are big boys. So, I mean, we can actually start saving up our money now. How much money do I have? Let's see. 22 gold, not much. Oh wait, no, plat 22, nice. So yeah, we'll save up all that. So and then we can actually have money in going into hard mode. Okay. So that was a fun stream. Thanks guys for swinging by. I also do 2 burps because you do it on the odds. The odds, we don't burp at the end. Sometimes Little Jade burps at the end, but it's not my responsibility to burp on the odds. But you don't have to worry about the burping on the E-Man channel. I will always provide you with the burp on the E-Man channel. But it also is right at the end. You always demand the burps, but you don't gotta worry. They're coming. They're coming. Alright. Alright, adios guys. A lot of fun. I don't know when I'll stream this next, but I'll probably stream... tomorrow, Little J and I are going to stream Terraria on our channel, on the odds. Friday, I'm not going to stream. Saturday, I'm not going to stream. Although I may stream... Ooh, Jen Nightcrawler. I may stream Saturday morning, but I don't know. Oh my goodness, so many channel Nightcrawlers out here. Holy cow. I didn't even stream, and then all these guys start showing up. But yeah, so Little J and I are going to stream tomorrow, and then I won't probably stream until Sunday. So, got some other stuff going on that I'm going to work on. So, adios, guys. Bye. Bye-bye. Thanks for swinging by. See you next time. Bye. 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 Oh, that was horrible. Hold on. I've been pumping up air in my stomach for like the past 2 minutes trying to prepare for this burp. But I can't get it out. Oh, these are all terrible. These are all terrible. I'll take it a half decent one, then I'll end it. Hold on. Oh, and now it's all coming up. I'm just gonna feel like I'm gonna throw up. Oh, these are horrible. Oh my goodness. I think this is the best I'm gonna have to muster. I'm just gonna have to do a terrible one to end with.